Hey everybody, Lara Riggio here, your energy trainer, coming to you today with an energy boost. It's super effective and it only takes 3 minutes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stimulate your kidney, liver, and spleen meridians and the points that run through them from the feet up to the calves. You can do this on both feet and legs simultaneously if you sit on the floor. So get off your chair, get on the floor, and before we even start, I just want you to rate your energy level on a scale from 1 to 10. 10 being really high and 1 being like, not so great. Okay, so just rate your energy level, and then we're gonna do this again after. We'll re-rate it after you do the exercise to see how this worked for you. So you are gonna start by stimulating this K1 point, this kidney meridian point. It is literally right underneath the ball of your foot. You're gonna make cones with your hands like that, and you're gonna tap underneath the balls of your feet, and we're gonna basically wake up the energy in this point. Okay, the next point we're gonna do is gonna be right here along the side of your feet, and you're gonna go ahead and tap there. Okay, about 10, 20 times. Then you're gonna come underneath and behind your medial malleolus. This is the bone that is on the inside of your ankle. So go right behind it and kind of underneath it and tap here. And guys, if you're not doing this with me, you're actually missing out. Watching it is not gonna be as beneficial or feel good as actually doing it. So go ahead, get down on the floor and do this with me. And then you're gonna go just behind the bone here. And I want you to tap with all 4 fingers because there's points in the kidney meridian that are close to the bone, and then that points in the kidney meridian that are a little further away here because the meridian kind of circles behind your ankle. And then you're gonna come up, and again, you're tapping like this with your 4 fingers across. And any points that actually feel tender here, you want to tap a little harder, a little longer, because that means there's blocked energy in that point. So then just start to go up. And again, if you feel a tender spot, just linger there a little longer. And then you're gonna go straight up from that line. I've got a little tender spot here, so I'm stopping and pausing and tapping. And then come up a little bit higher. Then you're gonna tap in the crease here, okay, between your calf and your quad here. All right, and then that's kidney. Now we're gonna go back, and this time we're gonna tap on either side of this bone here. So this is the bone that would be considered your bunion bone. And we're gonna stimulate the meridian that runs along the side of your foot here called your spleen meridian. So you're gonna tap like that on either side of the bone, okay? About 10 to 20 times. And then you're gonna come up, and now you're gonna tap underneath the bone here, but in front of it. So underneath the bone in front of it, about 10 to 20 times. Then you're gonna be coming up in front of the bone, tap on top of the bone and in front of it about 10 to 20 times. And then you're gonna come up straight from in front of that bone in this line, tapping up the points here. And again, if you feel like there's a tender spot, you need to tap on it a little bit longer. And then come up, stopping for tender spots. And then you're gonna tap on the side here of your tibia bone. If you can see where I am, just a little bit under my knee on the insides of the legs. And that's spleen. Now we're gonna do liver. So you're gonna now tap in between, on the foot, in between these 2 toes, just like that, okay? So in between those toes, this is liver 2 and 3. And we've hit something called source points as we're doing this. So source points are very key points in the meridians. Now tap up to go in front of that medial malleolus bone again. And when you stimulate source points, you actually stimulate energy moving through the entire meridian. So they're really effective points to utilize. Now go right on the top of that bone And again, spread your fingers wide, all four, and you're gonna come up and up. And again, pausing where there's any tenderness here, and then come all the way up. And then you're gonna do in between the crease here, between your calf and your quad, and you're gonna tap all the way up here, and then you're gonna tap under your rib cage, on your rib cage, I should say, underneath your chest. Then you're gonna go to the side here, and then you're gonna tap up on either side of your sternum, and then underneath your clavicle on both sides. So we've now hit the ends of the kidney, spleen, and liver meridians. And then stop, and I want you to re-rate your energy level. I know right now my whole body is really buzzing and my energy level is up like 4 points. So this is a great way to help get your liver, kidney, spleen meridians and your whole detoxification system in your body working better. I am sending you so much love and energy, and let me know what you think in the comments below.